Hello and welcome back to another video of the Black Forest build. Today I'm going to show you the tour of the entire community village as it is at a point of near completion. And starting off in the community space over here, we have got some chests that belong to each biome. We've got this trollfish, which is a level 5 centerpiece of the build. We've got the Draugr fangs bows as decorations, and we've got the flooring, which makes the place all that more magical. I'm going to be quite quick at describing what we've done because there is so much content to get through on this build, but we're kind of working on some kind of spiral satellite dish observatory type esque thing over here. At the top, instead of doing some roofs, we've got some nice staircases by Gore and Ewan. We've got a lovely little balcony that surrounds the entire build on this side, done by me. I've also put some Grey Dwarf trophies up here because we are in the Black Forest and they are native to this biome, and this moves us into the other communal space, which is the dedicated chest room. We've got all the different materials labelled up. We've got a lumber area. We've got some nice, tasteful, decorative chests and barrels placed, and the metal storage as well. Moving on to the back, we also have more chests with other things inside. We've got woods and stone over here. We've got a nice, lovely little balcony with the blue lights as well, separating the interior from the exterior. And then looking over here is basically the sheer amount of content we've got to get through today, so it is going to be a longer video, so let's get on with it and move as quick as possible. Over here we've got the entryway to the bridge, which is also doubles as the mess hall. There is a nice little gimmick that I did plan and built alongside building this in mind, which is this gap. So we are going to be able to get the boat through this gap, and we're going to do a clip on that. So we've got a really nice, well decorated mess hall here. We have captured a deer because it's sort of like run into the base, and this deer is now a part of the kitchen area, and it keeps us good company whilst we eat our food and such. Got some lovely decorative stations by Zara Trixie, who is a well-renowned member of our community. We've got the Rocky as well, with all the trophies on display. We've got some nice shelving and table and chairs. We've got all the food on the table, and a lovely little area here for seating by Zara as well. I'm going to show you the front of the build now. So coming over here, we've got a lovely little fishing area built by Fletcher and the rest of the team. Really like the fishing aspect of this game. It makes it all the more cozy. We've got all the barrels on display and stuff, and a lovely little dock here. And then you can sort of see the base from the front and the observatory in all its glory. Although it's not done yet, it's not fully finished yet, it is nearly finished. Got a few more iron beams to get up there, and then we should be good. We've got Gore's tackle, which is his own fishing hut. We've got the signs as well, free tackle for all, and the rod and the bait in the barrel as well, with a little bar. He has also built himself a little homeless area down here under the bridge. Gore's home business ain't doing too well. I feel like it's a really nice touch, that, and he's got a little car there as well. Gives it all the more character to this build. There may be a bit of frame drops as I'm showing you around because the build is almost at 30,000 instances in places, which is quite a lot. But moving on, we have just walked into Ewan's restaurant. He has used the banded shields on top of a fine wood stool to create small little romantic table and chairs areas. And then, of course, he's used the circular table and the shield in the middle to separate another layer for the food and stuff, which is a really nice touch. So moving on round, we have got a buffet area over here as well, which looks really cool as it's sticking out of the build. I did all the foundations for this place with no plan in mind, but the guys have decorated it really well, really nice and cozy. We've got my centerpiece rock, which I left here on purpose, and now it's integrated into the build. It's like a courtyard type centerpiece, which is really nice. And we've got, of course, the smelting area as well over here in the community area. So moving on down then, we've got the entrance to the main community craft and storage area. It has just got to night time, which is good because you can see the yellow mushrooms on display as we move on across the bridges. And you can also see the lighthouse which Miguel, another member of our community, has built. Really intricate wood design. I am going to stick it back to daytime using the Chaos Tricks application. This is just a mod that allows my Twitch viewers to interact with the stream in real time. So I'm going to use that just to get it so you guys can see the video. There we go. But yeah, look at the woodwork on here. Moving on up, we've got the dock behind as well. He's done a fantastic job of that. And inside, he is currently building and decorating a rent-a-boat place, and he has captured a grey dwarf. Be patient, he is new here. Chuck out 150 gold per day. So that's a really nice build by our community friend Miguel. Moving on down, this is where the bulk of the content is. Now, there's so many individual builds by individual people, so I'm going to try and go through them as quick as possible. In the center here, we have got a well which is built by, I believe, Fletcher. He's used the thistles with a gizmo mod to hang down as well for extra lighting, and I think that's a really tasteful touch. We've got Zara Trix's pub here, which is called the Drunken Deer Inn, and it also has a dance studio. So moving on into here, we've got a really cozy sort of bar area with all the meads on display. We've got the nice plant pots, we've got the tables and chairs, which are really nicely done. We've got the archery target, which doubles up as another table as well. A lovely little fireplace with a level 4 trollfish. We're not allowed a level 5 because that was the centerpiece that we caught. And then we've got a lovely little balcony at the back here, which is really cozy. It really gives the sort of used pub or inn vibe. And of course, we've got the crosshatch floor. Absolutely awesome details on here. Moving on over the back as well, we've got a dance studio upstairs, which is interesting. Zari is an ex-pro dancer, and she does stream on Twitch as well, so I will give the link in the description below as she streams on our server, as well as any other people that we come across who stream as well during the showcase. We've got a nice little dance studio here. We've got the stage and the sort of backdrop with the speakers, which is really cool. She used black cores as the sort of stage lights, and of course, being from Sweden, she has got the IKEA Kallax unit, which is a really nice meme but funny touch. Really funny meme but nice touch, should I say. We have got the rune integrated into Fletcher's build here. He has built a bow and arrow using the gizmo mod. And you can see that the back of the arrow has got the curtains and the front has got the maypole. And he's got a lovely little table and chairs here for the outside drinking area. So it's like a community sort of pub area, this. But his main building here is the sort of everything bow and arrow, so it's a Fletcher's Emporium. Got some decors on the outside here as well, but inside you'll see packed full of detail. I have got a clip of this, so I'm not going to spend too much time in here, but you can see the amount of immense detail and decor that is put into here. I will leave the description Fletcher's Twitch account as well, because he does stream occasionally as well. But yeah, really nice creative builds on this side of the island. So moving on up, we have got the Wall of Players, which is a wall dedicated to everyone that joins the server. We've got plenty of names on here, and there are a lot of people that have not put the name on as well, so there's even more players than this shows. And that's just because some people are building at the other side of the islands and such. So it's just a nice tribute to the players. We've also got the back area of the island here, which is being pathed up nicely by Ironside. We've got some spare build sites which are underway, and we've got the original couple of tree houses built by some of the OGs that joined the server. And then this area here is actually part of one of the houses, but I'm going to quickly show the Grey Dwarf machine. We've got a Grey Dwarf spawner which doubles as an absolute unit machine, and the guys have made it so that using some of the mods, like the auto sorter mod and stuff, some people can AFK it and basically gets the resources into the chests, so we can build a lot easier. And that brings us back to the main sort of vision that we had in mind for this build. And the main vision was this: the centerpiece being the pond in the middle of the island, and then the fishing huts all the way around the pond, and sort of in each individual person's style. So I am going to go through this. This is going to be the long tour, and we are going to go through each and every one of these that's finished. So this is Gore's restaurant. He has got a nice cozy jam-packed area down here where all the food prep takes place. It's sort of like a barbecuing place as well. This is his bedroom here, and he has got the balcony as well. And I love how he's done the exterior of the house as well, with the 1 meter beam sticking out. Looks really cool. But moving on down, he has got the external area which doubles to the top of his house, and this is the external barbecue area where he's got the food on display. He's got the feasts on the hearth itself, which looks like a barbecue. Got the butcher's table integrated and all the nice prep done. And then there is the sitting room, of course, over here. Which brings us to the next house, which is Ironside's house. We'll start from the top. Quite funnily, we can jump in the window right from the restaurant barbecue area. We've got Ironside's bed. He's got nice little designs with the side windows. Of course, the brazier for the light. It does have a back door as well, going back to the normal land, which is cool. And of course, the little forge and the balcony. And then he can use his fishing rod into the pond when we fill it full of fish from here. Make sure I'm closing everyone's doors. Moving on downstairs, we've got his little bed and crafting area with the hearth. And then onto the balcony, and you can see here on the side we've got Astrid, which is Ironside's character. Really nicely done house. We've got Core's Lights build here, which is currently in progress, so I'm going to skip past this. We've got Fletcher's build here, which he's done a post box, like a mailbox type thing, which is quite funny. He's got like a majorly stone build structure, and going upstairs he has got the sort of like living space and the cozy balcony with the hot tub on where we can fish from. Again, once we do finally get the pond filled with fish. And then moving on to the other side, we have got Rosa's cottage, we've got Zara's bakery, and a few more, which I'm going to show you all now. Before we get to that, we're going to quickly mention the first ever build that got done on this island, which is just the feast place and a couple of chests, just to get the rested buff whilst we crafted the place. And then we have also got a brand new build here by Chaos Sky, which is a work in progress, and it's by a brand new member of our community, which joined us just a couple of days ago. And looking around, they have done a fantastic job so far of decorating and building, and wait till you see the exterior of the build, because although they've only just joined and they've not had much chance to decorate it inside, check out this fancy design on the outside. I think it's absolutely awesome. And then we have got the original sort of portaling area with Zara's nice use of the plant everything mod and the decorations to the original portal that goes to the portal island. She has actually built this on a crypt, which is really nice. There is a Black Forest crypt right here, which we have done, but it's really nice to see a build interpreted into that. And then moving on to this side of the sort of lake, we have got Olga's fishing hut, which is really cozy. It's one of the, I think it is the first fishing hut to appear on the server. I love the cottage style that Olga's got in all her builds. Got the fireplace in the middle, sorry, the campfire, and adequate smoke relief up there. We've got the bed high up, and just for general coziness fits really well. And then we have also got Zaratrix's bakery, which we have shown before. It is currently closed, but we are going to have a look at it as well. Again, Zara is one of the streamers who plays with us, and just check out the detail here. Looks like a few people have eaten some of her stock, which if that's how she intended it to be, then fair enough. But all these shelves were really jam-packed at some point, so I'm going to quickly show the... Oh, I think she's going to hate me if I don't close these doors. Show the downstairs, because there is a hidden basement down here. And this is where the magic happens. She's got all the decorative sort of barrels and meads and such, and the foods on display in the kitchen area. And then moving on upstairs as well, she has got the sort of living space. There is an artisan table just shoved there, but fair enough, that's new. Oh, we've got another rocky here, that's nice. And then we've got the upstairs living space, and of course the balcony, which I like these walls, the core wood walls, really good here. And the fishing balcony, which again leads to the centerpiece. So moving on down, back to the next build, I'm going to jump over these little shutters because they are a pain to close. We have got Jazzy's build, which is unfinished as she is dealing with a lot of busyness in real life. So she will be coming back to do that in her own time. But the build is here, and it's a nice little cottage, which is really cool to see. And then we've got Khan's very unique build with the crane and the under construction. I am going to quickly change it back to daytime. I know I don't usually do much of this kind of stuff, but for the sake of the video, I feel like it's definitely necessary. Oops, looks like I've just changed the weather there. Let's change time forward. And then there we go. We can see once again we have got a credit to 9byte sign, which is obviously where Khan has got his inspiration. 9byte does the adventure map, and alongside Drakkar, which is all the talk right now, which is absolutely awesome. And then Khan's got the sort of concrete in here with the wood and the cart and stuff. It's like a under construction type build, which follows a really nice aesthetic. Moving on here, we've got Roland's build. It's unfinished, but he has done a nice staircase type thing, and he is currently busy in real life, so hopefully he will come back to finish that at some point. there is no pressure for anyone to come back and finish the builds. It's just it's do it in your own time kind of thing. But I'm showcasing it nonetheless. And here we have Chicken Joe's Forgery Blacksmith House. He's got the nice cozy balcony which overlooks the sort of lake again. And then going inside, he's got the dedicated forge area, which is really cool. And then he's got a rear balcony as well, which doubles onto Fletcher's sort of bar and the archery shop. And then moving on upstairs, Chicken Joe's bannered his area with a lot of blue banners, which is really cool and unique because it's nice to see different flags showcased in the builds in different colours. And then he's got the lovely little entry here to the fishing spot, which I feel like is really cool. So moving on back down, I'm not sure what food I've got, so I am scared to fall and take any damage, so that would just ruin the video. I believe that is everyone's houses showcased in the middle here, and all we have got left to do is quickly run around the outside and showcase the sort of separate islands that we've got going on. Oh yeah, we've also got a treehouse up here which does harbour a lot of chests for wood storage from the Grey Dwarf machine farm. We've got a work in progress dock area here as well, which I'm not sure if it's ever going to get finished, to be honest, but it could prove useful for someone else if they wanted to build on here, because we have got quite a number of docks on this island now. We have got, of course, 13 Squared's little humble hut log cabin, which is really nice. I've showcased it on every video I've done so far. It's very simple but very effective build. It's got the chests and a bed, nothing too major going on. Some nice tasty lights. We will experience a lot of lag in this area because it's loading all of that at the same time, but he has got a little beach area with the parasol and chairs, which is really cool. And then from this rock here you can see the sort of everything at once. You can see the observatory, crafting room, which we showed at the very start, alongside the chest room and the bridge, which we can sail under, with the fishing dock and the sort of courtyard. And then moving on up here, we've got Miguel's tower and Rosa's bathhouse. We've not showcased that today, so that's our next job. 13 Squared has also built a treehouse sort of system alongside his little humble farm, and this just proves as a nice viewing point for the sort of Black Forest lake. But we'll quickly show Rosa's bathhouse and possibly run back up there. So this is a very simple but effective again build. Nice balcony here, and we have got the hot tubs and the lovely sitting window, which is a really nice aesthetic screenshot window in my opinion. And yeah, so let's run back over to the other side of the island. We're going to see Foggy's house and Ragnar's lighthouse and home. We have got a spare spot here which has been sort of claimed by one of the newer members, but nothing has become of it just yet. Hope to see him return at some point or let us know if it's claimable. And then running over here we have got Foggy's house, which is a unusually shaped building, to be honest, but I like it. And here we have Psych the Pike. I'm not sure why the signs aren't loading in, but usually that should say Psych the Pike. And let's move on down here. That was Foggy's builds. We're moving to Ragnar's builds. You can see the frames dropping and then increasing because we're moving away from the bulk of the instances as we move along here. This should say Isle of Ragnar, but I'm not sure why it doesn't. maybe there's a bug or something, but he's got a lovely little hot tub area, which is my current AFK spot, as the instances are quite low over here. And he has built a nice little log cabin with the cross-hatched floor in places, or maybe it's just a little random actually. But yeah, Ragnar is also a long-term member of our community. He's got his nice little cozy house all to himself on a separate highland, which is good. And then he does like to use the gizmo mod, so you will see some things out of place like this tree, but I feel like it is a nice touch. And this is his lighthouse, which he's built. He's very proud of. I think it does look really cool. He has done an Assassin's Creed reference here with the straw in the cart. And then let's have a look inside here. Got all the workbenches at the bottom with a couple of chests nicely placed. He's done this stone and wood stairs integrated into each other, which is a nice touch. It gives it that little bit more variation. And then over here it's just the lighthouse with the bonfire. It's got some nice details in it. He's done the vines really well on the outside. So yeah, that's what we've got so far. I'll quickly show you the map whilst I'm still here. This is all the area. So we started over here and we moved our way across here where the main build is and across the bridge. Then this is the sort of lake in the middle, and then we've moved over here, which is Foggy's Island, and then down here, which is Ragnar's Island. And yeah, that's it. That's pretty much what we've got so far. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a like and consider subscribing. It is free and it really does help me out. I'm very new to doing YouTube videos. I've tried to do them before. They haven't gone too well, to be honest. But we learn, we live and learn, you know. This one that I've done today, I've tried to keep it a little bit more upbeat, so I'm not boring everyone. But my sort of usual go-to is short form content. So if you want to see any of the progress that we've made so far on the entire server, then be sure to check out my shorts or Instagram clips, as some of them have done quite well. And yeah, I'm Jozza Bazza, and I am going to be moving onto the swamps on Thursday when I stream. Well, depending on whenever you watch this video, to be honest, it might not matter to you, but we are going to be moving on to the swamp community build. So I'm going to make a lot of sort of videos showing the progress of that as well. There is one special build which I've forgot to showcase on this. I was going to end it just then. Apologies for the very raw footage. Like I said, I'm very new to this kind of stuff. I thought we did quite well at showcasing the build so far, but there is one special build which I've forgot to showcase, and I've just now remembered about it, and we cannot possibly miss it. So we'll quickly go past all the main sites again. We've got the lovely Black Forest cozy fairy tale sort of lake surrounded by all the builds. We've got the wall of dedicated players. We've got the Drunken Deer Inn and the Emporium. We've got Rosa's bathhouse. We've got Zara's bridge. Miguel's massive tower with the Grey Dwarf inside. And then we've got the main community area, which I just love that entrance. It's so cool. And then we've got the fishing area and the Ewan's restaurant and crafting area. And then we've got, of course, Zara's highly decorated decorations and my build of the mess hall bridge. And then we've got Fletcher's chest room and my sort of, well, group project sort of observatory type thing. But the last build I want to show you is this, because it's a very special one. It holds a special place in my heart, and it's all thanks to Zara. But recently on stream I have just announced the biggest thing that I've ever announced in my entire life, and it is that I am going to be a dad in October for the first time in my life, and Zara has really kindly made a little tribute to baby Jozza coming fall 26, and a nice little baby crib with all the baby stuff as well. Yeah, when I first saw this, if I would have tried hard enough, it could have brought a small tear to my eye. But yeah, massive news for me, and I'm really excited for the future and everything that it holds. Just want to say before I go, a massive thank you to all the community, of all our community, and thank you for being here, and thank you for doing the builds with us and everything, just making all of our lives all that much better. So yeah, I will give everyone's shout out who streams in the description below. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you want to learn more about us, then feel free to jump in the Discord. I will give the link in the bottom of the description. And yeah, I'm Jozza. I'm very new to this, so bear with, but I hope we have entertained. And I will see you on the next video. I hope everyone has a nice day.